So let's start with the first verse of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta, and let's take a deep in this verse. So here it goes. Dhritarashtravac dharma khetre kurukhetre samaveta jajutsava mamakam pandavaschaivam kimakurvata sanjaya. So here the first verse is spoken by Dhritarashtra. So entire Srimad Bhagavad Gita consists of 700 verses, and we have multiple people speaking in these verses. So we have Krishna, the main person who is speaking the various verses. Then Arjun is asking various questions to Krishna. Then we have the personality called Sanjaya, who has spoken some verses, and only one verse is spoken by person whose name is Dhritarashtra, the father of all the Kauravas, headed by Duryodhana. So in this verse, if we now explain the meaning of the verse, we will get to know that how humorous this verse is. So he is actually quoting a place, he is talking about a place, he is talking about a Kurukshetra, and he is saying it is Dharma Khetra. Dharma Khetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Jajutsava. All the army came together. Samaveta Jajutsava. Jajutsava means desiring to fight. They all came together. Who all came together? Mamaka. He is saying Mamaka means my sons, and Pandav, the sons of Pandu. So for your information, Sanjay was a secretary of Dhritarashtra. So basically Sanjay was giving the live commentary of what's going on the battlefield. The fourth thing that was going on the mind of Dhritarashtra. Number one is Dhritarashtra had desire, he wanted his sons to win the battle and take over the kingdom. The possibility of his sons' victory. Number two, he was doubtful, thinking, I guess my son will lose. And the third thing was, he was fearful. Now what was the fear? The fear was that his son might compromise. And the final thing that was going on his head was, he was hopeful. This is a positive thing. He was hopeful that under the influence of the holy fish, the Pandavas may re-announce their claim on the kingdom for two things: to avoid the bloodshed, and the second, to stop or to avoid the degradation of family tradition. So these are the four things which was going on the mind of Dhritarashtra. Just imagine, these verses is so deep. What did they do? This is a takeaway and the learning for all of us from this first verse. What is that? So when he is saying Mamaka, he is differentiating between the two, that is his sons and the sons of Pandu. Here we should not be like this. We should be equal to everyone. We should not be based, and we should not be partial. If somebody is my relative, yes, we should take care of them. But then that does not mean that we neglect others. So this is a learning for all of us. So this is how the first verse of Bhagavad Gita is very nicely explained, the verse number 1. So what's happening on the Kurukshetra battlefield? Thank you for listening.